fighting and get away with lies. No matter what it takes, who is gonna cry? The only thing that matters is you get what you decide. But I know for sure the day will come when you first realize what you have done, and you finally get your debt repaid, and revenge is served on a cold plate. You hear the roar of the shutdown when the world will stop without a sound, and the moment you will cry for help, that we only think about ourselves. Oh yeah. The first time that I met you, I thought it looked so sweet. I stood around for the hills, beating a retreat. And when I heard you talking with that alluring sound, should have recalled the sirens and how that things went down. Living on the trenches, looking for a way to escape. You always cut me down like a dreamer's with the grapes. But never mind how I tried to leave you behind. I kept falling in your net. Oh, I've been so blind. But I know for sure the day will come when you first realize what have you done, and you finally get your debt repaid, and revenge is served on a cold plate. And you hear the roar of the shutdown when the world will stop without a sound, and the moment you will cry for help, and we only think about ourselves. Oh yeah. About ourselves. About ourselves. But I know for sure the day will come when you first realize what you have done, and you finally get your debt repaid, and revenge is served on a cold plate. Oh yeah. On a cold plate. On a cold plate. On a cold plate.
Deep up in my feelings. Here I go again. We just keep on repeating. Here we go again. I'm so tired, so fed up of you messing with my buzz. You shut down, had enough. I'm just looking for that rush. I'm so tired, so fed up of you messing with my buzz. Locking eyes, we just touch. Feel our bodies drifting up. I don't know how to be around you. I'm just trying to lose myself. I know that I just can't trust you, but you know me like no one else. Stuck up in the middle, in between you and I. Maybe just a little bit to get me by. I'm so tired, so fed up of you messing with my buzz. You shut down, had enough. I'm just looking for that rush. I'm so tired, so fed up of you messing with my buzz. Locking eyes, we just touch. Feel our bodies drifting up. I don't know how to be around you. I'm just trying to lose myself. I know that I just can't trust you, but you know me like no one else. Dance. can't trust you, but you know me like no one else. You know me like no one else. I don't know how to be around you. I'm just trying to lose myself. I know that I just can't trust you, but you know me like no one else. You know me like no one else.
Just another fact, like the coins you kept or the bags you finally packed. They'll only fade away as we roll across those tracks. Tonight you meet a girl with a song written in her eyes. She showed you how to lose the old disguise. Even now I can't explain the reasons why. Her memory still mingles with the pain as the windows on this car fill up with rain. Storm clouds fly tattered, tattered and sway.
Won't you call me now? It's too bittersweet again. For now. So city follows city once again. You meet a girl and then you meet her friends. Water fills the streets and the day comes to an end. And I'm writing her a letter, short and plain. Come, be my love in the rain. Outside there's a silence in the streets, where darkness falling thick and heavy with heat. And as the line storm now goes moaning in retreat, her memory still mingles with the pain. But come, be my love in the rain.
Hey everybody, welcome to Show and Tell Live, the only, as far as we know, weekly comedy improv stream on Twitch. Wanted to say thanks for joining us. We got a fun evening tonight, I hope. We've got a pretty full cast, so I'm pretty excited about that. Anything is possible here. First off, you guys may have noticed something a little bit different about our channel. What could that be? It could be anything. No, what it is we are officially affiliate members of Twitch. So, and now that we're friends with benefits, that means we have many wonderful things that can happen for us, including you guys can sub to us. So if you feel at any point compelled, go ahead and give us a sub. Big shout out to our first 2 subs who already subbed before the stream. Thanks for being such wonderful supporters.
O says we are the only and the number 1 improv stream.
That's absolutely undefeated.
Yeah.
We challenge any other improv stream that exists right now to come.
5 bits from Maniac Marissa.
Oh, Maniac, thank you so much. But without further ado, let's go ahead and start the show. And as a big thank you to Uh-Oh for their great support, we're going to use your suggestion first tonight. But before we play anything, we gotta welcome the cast. So let's bring on Alex!
Hey, it's me.
Alex, when we make millions of dollars from all the subs we get, what are you gonna buy?
I'm gonna buy a full beard because I can't grow one myself.
All right, too personal for the start of this stream. Steve! Steve, what are you gonna purchase with your millions of sub money?
I'm gonna sell Alex my beard.
Hey! Max!
Max cheer for myself.
What are you gonna buy, Max?
Fans to cheer for me.
Oh, that's good. A personal rep spot.
Yeah.
Investment. I like it. And certainly Dan.
Daniel.
Hello. Dan, what are you gonna buy with your millions of dollars?
Probably Alex's beard from him.
Whoa!
You drive a hard bargain.
Well, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with a fun warm-up game called What Are You Doing?
Oh!
This game is going to take place in a pet cemetery.
Ooh.
Halloween starts early.
Yes.
We'll have you guys start.
Spooky time.
Oh, right. I forgot what the game was.
Good start.
What are you doing?
Digging up some old friends.
All right, Joseph, you'll keep out here soon enough.
What are you doing?
Watering the posies.
They're gonna like these a lot.
What are you doing?
I'm canning some dog food to leave it out.
All right, Joseph, get in the can. And we'll leave that for the mangy mutts around here.
What are you doing?
Putting flags out on the graves. Wow. What are you doing? A whole ass
Wow,
flag.
that whole ass flag.
What are you doing?
Shooing away the ghosts.
Hey, get out of here! Come on! Get out! Don't make me get the pet hounds on you. What
are you doing?
out! Frankensteining a pet together.
I'm gonna name you Joseph after my best friend.
Terrifying.
What are you doing?
Leaving.
What are you doing? Dumping the ashes on other ashes.
Ashes to ashes, we all fall down.
What are you doing?
I am creating the ultimate frog. All right, Hopper. What are you doing? Wrong!
He scared me.
What are you doing?
I am summoning the evil demon of dogs.
Ruff, woof, ha, 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 bark, bark, ha, ho, he, ha, 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 woof, woof, bark.
What are you doing?
Scene. No, you two can stay up there.
Oh.
We're gonna go right into another game. This next game is the alphabet game. Everyone's favorite. Now, I strategically chose these two because, as we just found out in practice, they are the worst. I think it's only fair we set that precedent now.
They gotta learn.
You gotta learn. For this suggestion, we're gonna go ahead and use one that we already saw in the comments. This scene takes place at a Target at 2 a.m. Ooh. And you guys can go ahead and Dan, what letter should they start with?
Let's start nice and easy with the letter A.
A at 2 a.m. at Target.
All right, we just gotta find everything quick, and then we get out of here, right?
But I forgot my Target Plus card.
Can you please stop whining, okay? I don't want to be here either.
Do we both have to be here if we both don't want to be here?
Extra reason to be here. Of course, yes.
Fine. I just thought that maybe you could give me a cake pop from the Starbucks that's in the front.
Gosh, you just never give up. Fine, we'll go get the cake pop, okay?
Hell yeah. It looks like the old Target dog head.
Yeah, incredibly, it's $4 for a cake pop? Who wants to pay $4 for a cake pop?
Just a small price to pay for salvation.
Okay, let's just forget about cake pops being salvation. That really threw me for a loop. We're just trying to pick up a few things here, okay?
Let's just get everything we need and then we can leave and start our own cult.
My, our own cult?
Not just our own cult, but the cult of everyone.
Okay, cult. What are we gonna need at Target for a cult?
People. We need people who preferably do not care about their appearance so that we can put them in cloaks.
Right. Alright, quiet. We'll find everything we need, but if we get caught in here, they will kick us out.
Right. Is that the security guard?
Terry? Oh my god, we gotta go. I know him.
Stop, we should rethink how the alphabet works.
Tell me once more how it works.
Uh-oh, I forgot.
That's my meditative hum instead of om.
Will that be our chant for the new cult of Target? Not sponsored?
Extirpate this astonishing cult idea, okay?
You said we could, though.
Xander, don't bring it up again, okay?
Xander starts with X!
I like how we switched
places there.
We switched places 3 times.
Oh, good work, guys. You almost made it through the album.
Oh my god.
Hey, I would like, before we
One.
chat, I just want to say that we practiced this game a couple times before the stream started. And I noticed that, sometimes we'd skip letters, as is prone to happen in a high-stakes game of the alphabet game. So you can go ahead and pan over there if you can. I put the alphabet on the wall.
Oh, we are revealing it.
Yeah, we're going to reveal it. I think it's important to reveal.
Bring that camera back over here, okay? I want to say something. I want to say something to the audience. I said to Dom, it's not we have a certain integrity that we have to uphold. It's about the art. And okay, so I was in that game. I got to S. I messed up T, and then I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna look at the thing. And I looked at it, and I looked at it for you, and I looked at it twice, okay? Is that what you want to hear?
Are you happy now?
I have something to say.
Yes, Steve, what would you like to say?
I forgot it was up there until I.
I'm so proud of you, Steve.
You made it. You made it halfway through the alphabet. Oh, wow, guys.
I do think
Wow.
Hopeful Monster commented correctly, Velociraptors. Go to V word right
Go to
there.
V
Go
word.
to V word. But really, Maniac Marissa also just vacuum cleaner noises. Just
I mean, vacuum cleaner, that's something that you would find at Target. So you could just go with that
what
word
do we
right
need
there.
at Target? People.
People! That was a good one. I
That's a
like
good
that.
one. That's a good one. But yeah, we're back. Another week of Show and Tell Live. Another week of all you lovely audience members tuning in. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, anything exciting happened in any of your lives in the last couple weeks?
I had a barber who didn't like my beard, so he shaved it.
Oh, yeah, that's a good start.
But
Yeah, me too.
But it does look nice now. I would
Yeah,
say.
I had to fix it up a bit, but so it wasn't a complete shave. It was just like he was like doing my hair, and he was like, you know what, this is bothering me, and just like starts like going at my beard.
Okay, whoa, dude, now you're bothering me. That's not.
Did you shave him? Like a
No.
Yeah.
barter system?
I
Also, the last time I went to that like that specific guy in the barber shop, he somehow, we did not talk for the first time that I went to his booth, and he somehow put gel in my hair without me knowing.
Wow, that's smooth.
Yeah,
That's a magic
and
trick.
then it was just like
Was it
pressed
was it
down.
gel?
It was gel.
Okay.
Like it was like
It was spit. Well, imagine if barbers spit on you the way waiters spit in your food. What would be another good like inappropriate?
A good place for spit.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, somebody else subscribe.
Oh, thank you.
Y'all love subscribe.
Thank you,
friend.
Appreciate it.
Earlier, we
Appreciate
also
it.
didn't say Spy
That's-
Rain Cloud 26. Thank you for
surprise!
Spy Rain Cloud, thank you.
Thanks, bro.
Yalov gave us a legit sub too.
That's true.
Wait,
Non-prime
what?
sub.
Thank you.
It's a non-prime sub.
We love all our subs
Yes.
equally.
Yeah, don't undercut.
They're all legit. They're all legit.
Whoa.
Okay, and now we got Pingus the guy.
Pingus.
Thank you.
With Prime. No.
So we haven't really talked about because we pretty much found out pretty late in the evening, and it was pretty close to this stream when we got affiliate or Twitch benefit status. So we are working on some sub stuff. Steve already put up a first draft of the loyalty badges, so you guys should start seeing those soon.
Just don't subscribe for 9 months right off the bat because those aren't in there. Like if you want to do a large thing, we do have the year badges in, just not the 9 months.
Yeah.
So subscribe for 6 months right now, but right now don't subscribe for 9 months.
Or just go all in and subscribe for a whole year right now.
Oh yeah. Or
Unfortunately, we don't unlock the 3-year badge until we get partner with Twitch. So if you want to subscribe for the 3 or 8-year option, you're gonna have to wait a bit.
That's terrifying. I don't know what I'm doing in 6 months. How am I supposed to subscribe to anyone for 3 years? I don't even like us that much to subscribe to 3 years.
There are people that do it. It exists.
That's
for a
valid.
reason.
That's valid. One thing that we are also working on is some custom emotes for you.
Woo! They look like this.
we have
So we're currently,
They don't look like
what we're thinking, and you guys, I want you guys to feel free to give us
yes.
feedback what you want as emotes. We're thinking right now is one of the t-shirt board. So
That's first and foremost is we need a
Merch board.
t-shirt emo.
obviously, and this was at Dan's own request, a red card for Dan. So you can always give Dan the red card whenever he does anything. But we're still kind of looking around for a third idea. So if you guys have any ideas for custom emotes for us.
That's 4 emotes though.
Yeah,
We gotta wait for that one.
Yeah, we gotta wait till we get that. But let us know. Put them in the comments, and we'll
Yeah.
review it after the stream. Yeah. Why don't we go ahead and play another game?
Yes.
Yeah, you say so.
I love how I said that and I didn't look at what game we're gonna play. I'm a good host. We're gonna go ahead, and I know it's pretty early, but let's come out of the gate swinging. We're gonna play Objection. So the way this game works is we're gonna have 3 people objecting. They're gonna be arguing over supreme knowledge of the whole universe. What we need from you, chat, is we need a suggestion that you want them to talk about. What's something that you're really passionate about? Maybe an aspect of science or cooking, something that they could not possibly know anything about. Go ahead and put that in the chat. Lots of big brains here on the stream tonight.
Oh yeah, the biggest.
So what's going to happen is Dan is going to be their official moderator, and we're going to put 2 minutes on the clock, and we are going to count up to 2 minutes, and whoever is left standing at the front after 2 minutes has the biggest brain in the room tonight.
Biggest
That's
brain.
the way it works. So let's go ahead and pan over to our...
there's Dan.
Not me. All
My
right.
head already hurts. It's so hard to contain this brain.
It's about to fall out through your ears.
Ha! All right, when this timer gets to 2 minutes, that's when the winner will be determined. And
Wait, hold on. What's the topic?
Good point.
Oh, I thought we knew.
Come on, Max. If you were really big brain, you would have already known what the topic.
We already know what it is.
Well, try me.
The topic is the Matrix.
The Matrix. Yep,
I knew
The
that.
Matrix, right? The Matrix.
The Matrix.
Okay. Yes.
And
Wait. Let me make it nice and green for the Matrix.
Whoa. Ready? And begin.
The Matrix runs on electric energy that comes from human beings, largely brains that are in fact large from human beings. The largest of
Objection.
brains.
Yes, Alex.
Your brain is only large if you are smart enough to leave the Matrix.
Interesting. Get up there, Alex. All right, 152, and go.
As someone who has left the Matrix, I've seen what the brains of people who are still in
Objection.
the Matrix look like.
Yes, Steve.
The Matrix is just a biblical allegory, so how could you leave that when you're spiritually here? You got a point. Big Bible. That's good. Big Bible. All right, 147, and go.
So there's two characters in the Matrix which symbolize God and the devil. One's the little kid who bends the spoon, and the other guy's the old guy who sits in the room with all the screens. And I'm not going to tell you which one's which, because I remember, and they are an allegory for them because one is watching everything.
Objection.
Yes.
He doesn't account for the squid robots that fly around.
This is true. You can't forget the squids. 130 left, and go.
You see, I think the Matrix is a much closer allegory to Taoism instead of traditional Christianity.
Objection.
Yes, Steve.
A, he is not reciting the nature of the squids. B, the squids are obviously angels.
You know, he has a point. Please step forward, Steve. 123, and go.
Everybody knows that somewhere along the line in the massive amounts of translation that the Bible went through, the angels were actually squid-like in appearance in the first revision.
Objection.
Yes, Alex.
There's no theology in the Matrix. It's just an allegory for the Precambrian explosion.
Ooh, I haven't heard that word in a while. Please step forward. 112, and go.
Precambrian explosion is when a whole bunch of sea life.
Yes, Max?
The Precambrian explosion was an allegory for religion.
You left the R out of Cambrian, so I'm not going to let you step forward. 109, and go.
Guess what was mostly in that explosion? That's right, squids.
Objection.
Yes, Steve.
There were also nautiluses.
What?
They're like squids, but with spirally shells.
What? A snail?
Nautilus.
I don't know what that is.
like
Keep
the
going,
nautilus.
Alex. 104, and go.
A nautilus is a form of pre-squid, which is just another squid, but with a spirally shell.
Yes, Max.
There were no spoons in this sort of evolutionary period, so why would it come up in the Matrix?
Spoons?
Actually.
Were we talking about spoons?
In the Matrix.
The Matrix, Dan. Have you seen The Matrix?
Actually. Can I refute that point?
Hold on, Max, step forward.
Okay, I was gonna let him refute.
All right, 59 seconds, and go.
Objection.
Yes, Alex?
Trilobites are quite spoon-shaped.
That's the word I was looking for. Trilobite.
But I'm the one that said it.
I said nautilus.
But Steve was looking for it. Steve, please step forward. All right, 58 seconds, and go.
So, The Matrix is clearly infringing upon the intellectual properties of Uri Geller, the original magician who would bend spoons for the public during his magic shows. And this is apparent because of the kid with the spoon that goes the wee. And I'm surprised that there was no lawsuit involving that, when there was a lawsuit involving the author of The Matrix and the Terminator.
Yes, Max.
That guy's last name is Geller.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. Get out of here. 38 seconds, and go.
Geller makes me think of Friends.
Objection.
Yes?
His first name is also Yuri, who is the first man in space. Yuri Gagarin.
But he wasn't the first man in space.
That's
No,
confusing.
Yuri Geller was not.
Not interested.
Objection.
Yes, Alex.
Uri Geller used magic to change his name from Gagari to Geller.
Oh, damn. Get up there, Alex. All right, 36 seconds, and go.
The world of magic presents infinite possibilities, one of which is the ability to become someone else entirely. But it was actually me the whole time! It's the greatest trick of all!
Yes, Steve.
I used counterspell.
It's effective. 23 seconds, and go.
Everybody knows that the best type
Objection!
of magic is...
Yes, Alex.
I had to set it up for a
How
second.
the hell did you do that? Step forward and explain yourself. 21 seconds, and go.
It's quite simple. You see,
Objection!
Yes, Steve.
It's simple. He's a witch.
We don't have any witches on our stream. Step forward, Steve. All right, 19 seconds, and go.
I'm just saying
Objection.
McCarthy
Yes,
had
Max.
an idea.
Now this is an allegory for McCarthyism.
Oh, you're right. You're so right. Step forward, man. All right, 17 seconds, and go.
I'm glad we have historical evidence of something that is original McCarthyism that we can draw from.
Objection!
Yes, Alex.
Original McCarthyism is an allegory for Salemism.
All right.
He said Salemism.
I don't know what the word Salemism is supposed to mean.
Objection!
I do
because I have the biggest brain.
Please step forward. I guess I get what you're going. 12 seconds and go.
Salemism is...
Objection.
Yes?
No.
Yeah, you're right. 11 seconds. That was my bad, Max. I'm sorry. And go.
Objection!
Steve, yes.
Salemism is obviously about the trials that were in the background of the Salem witch trials, which were the Salem anti-communist trials.
Objection!
Yeah.
Could a witch do this?
Yes. Yes.
Damn, you're right.
Keep going, Max.
Okay, thank you. Look, McCarthyism is real and it's here.
Objection!
Yes, Alex?
McCarthy, it's just a name and names aren't real.
They're magic. You're right. Step forward, Alex. 6 seconds left. And go.
And the magic is name of the ball is Yuri Kill.
Avada Kedavra.
Oh, the killing curse. Alex is out of the game. All right, 5 seconds left. And
I just have to kill all my opponents and I'll win.
Yes.
Don't you do it.
Helicapoo!
I'm a cockapoo now.
Step forward. All right, 3 seconds. Seemingly unopposed. And go.
Objection!
Oh, Alex!
The greatest magic of it all is resurrection.
Step forward! All right. 1.52 seconds left. And go. I believe that's objection and goose. Yes. Good ass point, Steve. Step forward. 0.63 seconds. And go.
Objection!
Yes?
Chicken nuggets.
I'm a cockatoo.
Cockatoo nuggets.
Step forward, Alex. 0.21 seconds. And go.
So I'm on the side now?
And Alex is our
All right, let's have a seat on the couch. Wow, I felt like I learned so much.
Didn't we all?
Yeah, and a good point. It's not a witch.
It's a
It'd be
warlock.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
There was a man accused in the Salem witch trials.
Yeah, but do you know he's the most badass historical figure of all time?
I wouldn't say of all time, but he is pretty badass.
His last words, he was
way.
the only one who, instead of getting burned or hung, got pressed to death by putting more stones on him.
Well, that's because they were trying to get confession out of him.
Mm-hmm. And at one point they were like, do you have anything to say for yourself? And he deadpan turned to the fourth wall camera that they were definitely using at the time. And like, full Jim in the office went, more weight, and then they killed him, and that's... Tell me I'm wrong. Bring up the evidence
What a champ.
yourself. You find the video and tell me I'm wrong. But,
He never looked at the camera.
I think that was actually in the original pilot of The Office.
he took my
Jim is the
stapler.
OG Giles Corley. Corey. Giles. Corey.
Because it's my name.
Geller.
Yuri Geller.
So what would your warlock names be? You guys thought about that?
Warlock War.
Stop.
Wow.
Dan, that joke was so bad you can leave.
Well, how is a warlock
No,
name?
that joke was so bad, Dan. You can leave. Get out.
No, come on,
No, Dan, leave.
Dom,
Get out, Dan.
Dom,
Dan, I'm done with you. We can leave.
Dom, we need him.
Everyone, red card in chat right now.
No, Dan, you can stay as...
Dan, I love you.
Dan, I'm sorry. You have to leave. Get out of here.
All right, can I at least say one last thing?
Sure.
More weight.
No!
Dan, no!
Dan! Goodbye, Dan!
Dan.
I'm just kidding.
He'll be
We're
back.
gonna play another game where someone has to leave the room. He'll be back shortly. Cool. So before we do that, we'll let him sweat it out for a little bit.
Yeah, get him far enough away so he
Get
can't
far
hear.
enough so he can't hear. Warlock names, anyone?
Well,
We got one in chat.
Well, what a flex. Oh, Dan has...
Vigo the Carpinthian.
Oh, wow.
Wait, isn't that the one? That's from Ghostbusters too, isn't it? You cheated! Don't you flex your Ghostbusters knowledge on me! That's a big Twinkie.
So how do you create a warlock name?
I think a warlock name's pretty simple. It's something that has an unusual first word, unusual starting letter. So V's are good, X's are good. Really back half of the alphabet stuff. And then you just add a fancy title that sounds impressive but doesn't mean anything. It's like the holder of the forgotten jewels. Oh, well, I mean, or so you could be something like
Jorban of the Parallel Mind, and Jorban is spelled with an X.
Yeah, Jorban of the Parallel Mind. I like that. That's a good one.
Okay.
What's your primary warlock ability?
Nothing to do with parallelity
not
or
at all.
minds whatsoever.
You're
It'd probably
like a fire warlock?
it'd probably be like summoning fire or like teleportation.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Quancho the Spider.
Ooh,
Quancho the
Quancho the Spider.
Ooh, what's your warlock ability? You sound like luchador names now more and more. Our Lucha OC's right here. So
Quancho the Spider.
It would be sound powered. So I'd silence people, hold up the sound energy, and then like Skyrim Fusro Dog.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with spiders.
No, I love it. Why isn't he a bat? Steve, what's your warlock name?
I think I'm modest and I don't want people to know my real name. So I would probably just be the Many'd one.
The Many'd one. Ooh, the other warlock ability, just even more ambiguous. I love it.
Yeah, and that just secretly alludes to the fact that I'm 3 goblins in a trench coat.
Yeah, classic.
And they each have like different elemental abilities. So one's like lightning, one's
one's
well,
ice.
Yeah, something like that. I think lightning and fire are too close. So one would be like grass type.
Weak to bug.
If we just had to come up with some kind of type of, abilities or else.
Maybe we would make like 16 types, and it would be nonsensical which ones affect others.
Yeah, some of them would be strong against others, and there'd be like fire would burn grass,
Right.
and then also
fairies would kill dragons.
kill dragons.
There'd be like
But dragons would also kill dragons.
But then we'd find like maybe others as we go to like just better explain how it all
I think we
works.
shouldn't put fairy in right away.
Yeah.
No,
Hold
let's
off on that
wait
one.
a decade.
A fairy goblin. A fairy goblin is a little.
That's true.
Yeah, that's just a gnome.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and if it's fairy, we'll just make it pink. That's how we know which ones are
right.
fairy and which
Yeah.
ones
Yeah.
Anyone that we would call normal, let's call the pink ones.
Might as well just have a default normal time.
No, I won't be insulting to anyone.
Yeah.
In case we can't.
Yeah, so
figure out-
while we're holding off on the fairy thing, we'll make all the fairy ones normal.
And just in case we want to get accused of promoting dog fighting, we'll make all the dog types just normal types. So they're just straight ass normal dogs fighting.
Yeah, so there's no question.
Well, any arguments that we promote
We are
dog fighting.
definitely making dog fighting.
Agreed. I think we've really come up with some true magic here. That'll go perfectly. But let's play a game.
Yeah, let's play a game.
We're gonna play a game called Understudy.
Whoa!
This will be for everyone. I always have to check. The way this game works is we're gonna have 2 people starting a scene, and for this, let's get a suggestion in chat. If you were a warlock, what kind of magic powers would you have? Magic is limitless, so go crazy. Whatever kind of spell you want to come up with, put it in the chat now, and we'll use it in the scene. So the way this game works is we're gonna have 2 people starting a scene based off of your suggestion, and then at one point I'll yell "Understudy," and people will rush in and replace the actors that are in the scene, playing those same characters but in a heightened state. And then a little time will go by, we'll understudy again, we'll place it with the originals, and we'll just heighten higher and higher and higher. And that's the way the game works. Perfect. Oh, hopeful monster, already a banging suggestion. So we're probably gonna go with that. The suggestion for the start of this is a spell that helps you bake the perfect croissant.
Okay. All right. Well.
Well, are you just going to stand there?
You have to stretch before you bake.
It's not about stretching, it's about the intellect.
It's about the raw physical force of baking the croissant.
Ow, my hand!
You did not stretch!
No, I didn't, but it was working with you for 6 months straight that I've just infuriated myself.
Yes.
Ow.
Understudy.
Oh, it is very important that your body is just as ready as your mind.
I'm dealing with my injury. Ow! 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 My hand! It hurts.
That is because you did not prepare your physical form enough.
I guess I should have stretched, but is it too late now? My hand hurts so much.
Well, let's try stretching it, huh?
Oh, it's excruciating.
Understudy.
Your pain! Direct your tears to the croissant!
Okay, fine. Where's the big dish?
It's alright. Understudy. You must eat. Consume its power. Take it in. Absorb it. Feel it within you.
Is this working?
I think so.
Oh no!
Do you feel more powerful?
Understudy!
It is the perfect croissant! See?
It is the perfect
I mean, that's just good no matter the context.
It is the perfect croissant!
I hope you guys enjoy the content that we create just for you.
I don't know when these clips came about, but I hope it was that right. Somebody go back and clip that.
It is the perfect croissant!
Oh man.
Did you guys ever, like... So I know the Wii U wasn't very popular, but did you guys ever, like, play the Wii U?
No, because it wasn't popular.
Well, there was one game on it that was, like, surprisingly good, just because, like, the gamepad and the TV, it was like a party game. What was it, Nintendo Land? And there was one game called, what was it, Mario Chase or something, where one character on the gamepad is Mario and they see the map, and then 4 other players are Toads, and you have to chase the Mario around and catch him. And
wait a minute. I feel like I do know this one.
it was really funny because at the end, if the Toads won, they'd, like, their victory dance was like... but they were toads, so their arms would go the full length of their body and they'd keep going.
Suck it, Mario!
Well, that's
I got a mushroom for you!
Well, that was the problem is, I remember very distinctly, back when G4 was a channel, so
Oh, yeah.
date myself, but back when I was watching, like, the original Ninja Warrior, it was the first time they ever let Americans compete, and, like, the actual, the actual course, not just the American course.
Yeah.
And there was this one guy who was like a fireman, and I was babysitting my younger sister, who was probably like maybe 4 at the time. And we were watching it, and this American, like, he climbed the warp wall and he got over it, and he stands up at the top and he does the full, like, dash to the camera. And my little sister was like, oh, that's cool. And she started doing that. So I had to, like, try and train her to stop doing that before my mom got home. Because she'd be like, I want a cookie. And I'd be like, don't do that. I'm going to get in trouble.
I also like how that's probably the exact reason why they didn't want Americans on the show, and one of the first Americans went on their program.
Hey, you gotta stake the claim.
You know what the sad part is? That's not the worst thing that happened that time I was babysitting. I just remember I was sitting, we had like a love seat and then like a recliner seat and then like a full couch. And I was sitting on the full couch. And in between the love seat and the recliner, we had like a floor outlet. And I remember just sitting on the couch watching a Ninja Warrior and just hearing and I look over and I see her standing there and she just has a key in the outlet and I was like,
Oh my god!
I could have died! Luckily, that key had a fat ass plastic Mickey Mouse head on it.
Oh my god,
So
it saved your life.
Saved her life.
Mickey Mouse saved Alex's life.
Yeah, very true. Very true. I like that you knew it was Alex. Good point.
I just know that an Alex would do that.
That's true. It's a typical Alex move. It's like those keychains. That's an Alex move. But yeah, sorry to my sister for almost letting you die.
Fun story. My chemistry teacher in high school, his son was on American Ninja Warrior like a bunch.
Oh yeah.
And it was to the point where like he had a parkour gym, and it wasn't his son that came into class, but just like an upperclassman came in to try to get all of the chemistry students to go to the parkour gym. And I was just like, aren't we supposed to be learning?
Wait a minute.
Parkour is learning.
What was the teacher doing at the time?
He was sitting in the back while the kid was like doing a presentation about the parkour gym.
So in college, my chemistry teacher left the school because she wanted to be a professional opera singer.
Wow, that's pretty incredible.
Yeah, she's like, sorry, I'm quitting. I decided instead of finishing my academic thesis, I'm just going to go travel Europe as an opera singer. And I was like, good for you.
Yeah, right on.
Professor Schnurr, if you're out there, I hope you're doing good stuff.
My chemistry teacher in college left halfway through the term, but it was planned because it was in a summer term, and a different teacher came in to finish the course for the next 5 weeks, and this was scheduled. Isn't that some bullshit? That they were like,
plan to leave.
Yeah, that they were like, oh, we have 10-week terms. Let's not even commit a professor for the entire thing and switch. I've never heard of that happening before.
Well, I feel like I'm kind of cursed because I didn't go to the doctor for 5 years straight. Don't do that. That's bad. Don't do that. Disclaimer.
I think that's what I currently am.
But I don't know. Sometimes you hit it. So I went to I was like, all right, I should go to the doctor. So I did the whole suite. Dentist. All general practitioner.
Cavity exam.
Exactly. Real head to toe kind of stuff. But I finished all my main appointments. I was like, I've adulted well. And then within 2 weeks period, every single doctor emailed me and said they were leaving the practice that they were at. And I was like, well, clearly I'm never going to the doctor again because I expect people to quit.
You're cursed.
I'm cursed.
You have to go to the front desk and be like, are there any doctors that are like leaving soon or that really dislike their position? I want to be seen with them.
Yeah. It's my specialty, apparently. All right, well, let's go ahead and jump into another fun game.
Oh, yeah.
So for this suggestion, I don't know, Alex, why don't you pick a suggestion?
A suggestion. Okay. What is something that is like it's like that itch that you just gotta scratch? Like not an actual itch, but like it just feels so good to do this thing.
Sure, that's it. What's something that's too good to resist? Put that in chat.
That's how you word it.
That's called word economy for you English majors out there. But, yeah.
Do you do poetry?
Sometimes. Maybe I'll read a poem sometime.
Oh. Maybe we should do some improv poetry.
Yeah, we'll do some improv slam poetry later.
Yeah,
stick around. I don't know what that means, but
we'll figure it out.
So the game we're going to play now is called dubbing. So the way this game works is we're going to have two people on set, and they're not going to be able to speak. They're just going to pantomime like it's an old-fashioned movie, and two people on the couch are going to translate that into whatever we come up with, and they're just going to have to learn to adjust. So, Steve, who would you like to dub for?
I will dub for Max, because I dubbed him earlier during warm-ups.
Then I will dub for Alex. So, let's take a look here. Yes. Very Philadelphia of you, Squawk Hawker. So, we're going to go ahead and do eating a cheesesteak. Would you just hurry up and order already, you kid?
I don't know how to do this. I'm from out of town, you see, and it just says wit. What does that mean?
That means you get it with the cheese or without the cheese. You just gotta do what you gotta do.
Well, what if I don't want the cheese?
Then you get it without.
So I can get the cheese with or without.
Say that again.
Yeah, I'll the whiz wit wort. Wow.
You want warts on your cheesesteak?
Well,
what kind of freak wants warts on their cheesesteak?
I'm just a witch.
Listen here. I'm a squad. You're transforming me.
Now you're a cheesesteak.
I'm a cheesesteak.
Oh, and I'm eating you. I'm eating.
Wait! I have to ask you a question.
to a friend fly, cause I'm a witch too. How do we like that?
I don't. I'm not even French.
Okay, on the count of 3, we should change each other back like true gentlemen witches.
The thing is, I'm new. I don't know how.
Well, give it a best shot.
All right, ready?
1, 2, 3. All right, how'd you do? What do I look like?
What do I look like?
Ah, fuck.
Like true gentlemen witches.
True gentle. I just realized at one point I was becoming the Count from Sesame Street. True gentlemen witches.
So, bringing it back to witches and warlocks, when I said, what was it? Quancho?
Yeah.
Quancho the spider? I said to spite something, the spiter.
Oh. No, you're the spider.
You're the spider now, for sure.
I thought about it and I was like, okay, yeah, the spider. I only realized when you moved on because you were like, well, that power has nothing to do with spiders, but whatever.
What if you constantly qualify things as, well, that has nothing to do with spiders. I'm out.
So then I thought about it, what if he's actually a character that, like, calls himself the spider, but people always think he says the spider. And he's like, no, I hate bugs. I
And
hate
then
bugs.
he's real spiteful about it.
Exactly.
Well, why do you have 8 legs? What are you? That's so rude.
Spiders aren't the only things that have 8 legs. God.
Yeah, scorpions. Other things.
Scorpions have 8 legs? I guess if you count
Aren't they
them.
arachnids?
Squids? Well, octopuses.
Wait, octopi. Wait,
Squids have 6?
Are scorpions? No, scorpions aren't arachnids. I think
Chad,
they're technically
how many
something
legs them scorpions got?
How many legs them scorpions do?
I thought it was like 6, but they have pincers.
Yeah.
And the pincers don't really count.
Well, in a lot of bugs, those do count though. So.
Schminteresting.
You're fine.
Maybe they are arachnids.
I'm pretty sure they're arachnids because it's spiders, and then there's 2 other things, and I'm pretty sure one of them is scorpions, and I don't remember what the other one is.
Marsupials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kangaroos got 8 legs.
Platypi.
Entomology is the study of
A platypus is just whatever the fuck it wants it to be. Whatever it wants to be.
What I love about it is when they first discovered platypi, they could only find female ones for some reason, but they brought it back, and everyone in England was like, "That's a sick joke," because they thought someone had just sewn a bunch of animal parts together, and for years, like the official zoology department of Cambridge was like, "No, can't fool us."
Give me something to
There's
erase.
I think something behind there. Behind the.
Do we have an eraser, or
Nope.
do we need me to go get it?
It's all good.
I'll go get it.
Well, while we're working on this,
Do you think that platypi are like dwarves, where whenever they found dwarves, they always had beards, so they always assumed they were men, but they were actually also half women?
I don't know.
You can't answer that question.
Let's go ahead and play another game. So we're gonna go ahead and play another fun game called 7 Reasons. So Alex, why don't you go ahead and you can monitor this one. I'll go ahead and jump in. Now the way 7 Reasons works is we are going to need a ton of suggestions in chat. Go ahead and put anything that you have an opinion on. Past examples include why Frosted Flakes are the best cereal, why all charter schools need to take place in castles, why the Power Rangers could beat up the Teletubbies, unrelated, why the Teletubbies could beat up the Power Rangers. Pretty much anything you want us to talk about for a minute and a half, put it in the chat now, and Alex will go ahead and start picking out the ones that he likes. In the meantime, we're just going to go over here and start talking about them. Bam!
Oh, nice edit.
Thank you.
I'm back.
And me as well.
You want on the couch?
Yeah, but
All right, Alex, why don't you go ahead?
Read the alphabet.
Let's see some suggestions.
B,
See if you go ahead and get started first.
E, F.
All right. Let's see. Steve,
Yes.
Give me 7 reasons why gravity is a bad idea.
Isaac Newton was just trying to prove another scientist wrong. 1. He didn't like the fact that the other scientist invented anti-gravity. 2. Isaac Newton is actually allergic to apples, so the story about the apple falling on his head would have killed him. So obviously there's a second Newton. 3. Newton was very spiteful, and he wanted to condense the Earth down to the size of an apple. 4. I'm assuming this is to take revenge on all apples, furthermore from hitting him on the head. 5. Isaac Newton actually stole his dissertation on gravity from another person whose name was Gravity, who named it after themselves, because that's how scientists be. 6. Gravity just makes me feel heavy sometimes.
7. That's 7 reasons. I said it wrong. I said it wrong. It's reasons.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, Max.
Yes.
Give me 7 reasons why snails slime.
Okay. Because they don't care what anybody says.
1.
Because it lubricates the ground that they walk on.
2.
Because it's just a part of their excretation.
3.
Because it shows them where they've been, similar to a graham cracker trail.
4.
Snails love graham crackers and not breadcrumbs, and that's why I use that example.
5.
Snails excrete things on the ground so that if something's chasing them, they'll slip comedically.
6.
Finally, snails leave that shit on the ground because, like I said before, it's their shit, and it will also keep predators away.
7. That's 7 things.
It's reasons.
Oh my goodness.
Can I just, before you start, ever since I've seen the movie Inglourious Bastards, I now count 3 this way because I'm terrified I'm just gonna get shot in the bar.
You're gonna get busted as
I don't want anyone to know I'm not German.
All right. Hey, keep those suggestions coming, people. We need more. All right, Dom. Give me 7 reasons why everyone is better off if we could breathe gravy.
Because then we'd be thankful all year round.
1.
Because it's easier to produce than new water.
2.
Because it means you'd have instant condiment for whatever you're eating.
3.
Because it comes in already so many fun flavors.
4.
Because it'd make really comedic gags where instead of people burping, they just gravy waterfall.
5.
Wow, still on 5, alright. Because you could make hand turkeys just by spitting on your hands and putting them on the wall.
6.
Because you could paint your entire bedroom just by going,
7. That's 7 reasons.
Alright.
That I'm not going to sleep tonight.
Okay, Steve, I like this one, and it might lead to even more reasons not to sleep tonight.
Oh boy.
Give me 7 reasons why tongues are not just for tasting.
They're actually animals that assimilated to our body to help us evolve faster.
1.
Their consciousness actually fuels our drive to get food.
2.
I forget what the original thing was, but they're actually an ancestor of snails, so that's why they're shaped the way they are.
3.
If you cut it off, you can survive, and the tongue will survive on its own for up to 78 hours without a host body.
4.
You can see the tendrils of the tongue going down your throat because those are what latch it onto your body.
5.
We don't know where tongues come from because they are parasitical in nature. So the current theory about tongue reproduction is that in the mother, it lays its eggs and it flows down so that a baby develops a new tongue.
6.
Tongues are slimy.
7. That's 7 reasons. Oh, Steve, you're the worst. But
What was the original?
Why tongues aren't just for tasting. You could have said they're for talking.
For kissing.
They're for kissing.
I would vomit up so much
They're
gravy.
a parasite in your mouth. Thanks, Steve.
Tongue reproduction is a phrase I never needed to hear in my entire life.
All right.
Surprisingly anatomical.
Okay, Max.
Goodness.
Give me 7 reasons why we should destroy the sun.
Okay. Because all life should be extinguished.
1.
Because the sun is not the largest star in this galaxy.
2.
Because the sun had a son, and that son is coming back for revenge.
3.
Because the son's name is Jeffrey, and if Jeffrey has his revenge, then it'll take place of the old son.
4.
Because if we destroy the sun, we'll no longer have to argue about why this guy's blue.
5.
Because we can probably figure out a way to artificially manufacture the human life on Earth, even if the sun is gone.
6.
Because Jeffrey needs his revenge.
7.
That's 7 reasons.
Son 2, the return of Jeffrey.
I stopped with the Jeffrey thing, and then a couple after that, I remembered Jeffrey again, and I couldn't keep going.
That's good.
Okay, Dom, give me 7 reasons why paper airplanes should be the only form of transportation.
Classic. We've heard this one all before, I'm sure. Well, because they're just so efficient to make.
1.
They literally grow on trees.
2.
Any middle schooler can make one.
3.
Boeing has proven unethical in their airplane building practices.
4.
They are far more friendly to the lower class.
5.
The in-flight meals would be better.
6.
It's already entertainment, so why not make it in-flight entertainment too?
7. That's 7 reasons.
Good job, boys.
Yeah.
Come on back.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So the sun thing, for some reason, I felt like you were gonna say that without the sun we can still operate, sort of thing. And that reminded me of back when I used to play Neopets. I was always mad because they never gave us a map of the solar system. And I tried to write a news article for Neopets because you could just write those.
Sure.
The fan submitted ones.
Okay.
I don't know why, but so I wrote this like long thesis on like, where is the sun? We need the sun. You can't tell us that the sun's not real. Lamps can't light the entirety of Neopia. This was on the trail of the fact that they just released the back side of the planet. And I was like, there's got to be more. We got to go deeper.
Steve, are you a flat neobeer?
No,
We're getting out of here.
Neopets Church arrests local Neopet scientist Steve for claiming sun is real. Steve has been not guilty and is under house arrest by the Neopets Catholic Church.
The Church of Neopets refutes heliocentrism.
I did a very similar
I want that to be a shirt. I just made one, but it's not nearly as good as the Church of Neopets refutes heliocentrism.
Steve, I did a very similar thing. I used to play a French card game online called Urban Rivals, which never got really big in America, but it is very fun. Oh, it used to be. It kind of sucks now. Sorry, you know what you did, Urban Rivals. But at one point they did too. They released a map of the city because the whole theme of the card game is that it was a bunch of warring gangs. So it was cool. They had like a circus gang and like a rock music gang.
So you could be an insane clown posse.
You could. There was a clown that was insane clown posse. Yeah. They very much just like to riff off other things. Like lots of famous celebrities had not a totally accurate card representation, but they released a map of the city. But the problem is they released it and then released a ton of new gangs for the city, and I was like, where could these gangs possibly be? Because some of the cards have background images. So at one point I was triangulating the tower of the building, and I was like, wow. Theoretically, the circus tent should be here, and it's not on the map. And I was like, and where is this beach that the beach gang hangs out on? There's no beach in this city. Like, what's going on? So very similar.
That's a bit of a glaring issue.
Yeah, but
yeah. So I made a shirt.
Go for it. Do what your heart tells you is right.
So I said platypuses are whatever they want to be. And that's the shirt. Because, like, you should live your truth, and platypuses are living the best, truthiest truth that they got. Do you thing?
Do you have?
I think it should be yo thing.
any grapes.
Oh, do you have any grapes?
Because it kind of looks like that duck from the Do You Have Any Grapes video.
But you got arms!
Wait a minute.
The duck had arms.
Are you putting a T-shirt on a character that's on a T-shirt?
Yes. We've gone too far.
We really have.
See, once we get everything officially, you guys could be spamming t-shirt emotes now. Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be a great time for everyone?
You probably wouldn't need to spam a t-shirt emote for this t-shirt.
Don't beat yourself up. We'll have better t-shirts later. Steve will make them.
I've made some good t-shirts in the past. This may not be one of them, but...
That's fine. I like it. Yeah. Well, so for anyone who's just tuning in, welcome. This is Show and Tell Live, the only weekly, and as our chat has graciously pointed out, the best comedy improv stream here on Twitch. Play lots of fun short form games, if you know what that means. But it's all driven by you guys and the audience and chat suggestions.
Yeah.
Now's a good time to give us a follow and apparently a sub for the first time ever.
Give us some subs!
What?
Give us some subs!
Friendly reminder for anyone who doesn't know in the chat, if you have Amazon Prime, you automatically get 1 free sub every month. So go ahead and connect that and then spend it on us.
So we can buy a pizza before the stream.
Yeah, that's our goal, is to
Long-term
afford
goal is that pizza money.
1 for each stream pizza.
That is the ceiling of our ambition here.
It's true. It's true. We have to get 2 pizzas because Mac's vegan. So
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, so we
little
need a vegan
personal
pizza.
one.
a little
Personal
pizza.
pan.
It's about $16.
We're humble. We know that we can't afford sub money of 2 whole pizzas.
No, we're not. No.
No.
We're not big dreamers.
Look, we're not asking that much of you guys, all right? We just want 1 pizza and a personal pan. Sure. That's not too much to ask for, right?
Well, maybe some toppings.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'd eat a vegan pizza.
Yeah, but they're more expensive.
Yeah, but then we just don't get the side pizza. We just get 1 big vegan pizza.
Uh-oh.
1 big vegan pizza or a regular cheap pizza and a small vegan pizza?
We'll figure out
that's-
pizza logistics later.
Right. We'll
Now
have
what we
to
need to
that.
do is play another game.
Woo!
Are we forgetting something?
No.
What game to play?
Yeah, what game to play?
Yeah.
That must be it. We're gonna go ahead and do scenes from an app.
Ooh, boy.
Which, if I was smart, would have pulled up the app on my phone first.
Get on up there.
So the way this game works is, this is a game that we invented, kinda.
Not at all.
A little bit. So normally, if you've ever seen the game show, Whose Line Is It Anyways? Famous improv show. Go watch it. It's very funny. They play a game called Scenes from a Hat, where they pick out jokes, suggestions, and then the improvisers will riff on that suggestion. We play a very similar game called Scenes from an App. So if you guys have any ideas for jokes you want them to say, go ahead and put them in the chat and I'll read those off. But for the most part, I'm going to start reading them from this app. So we can go ahead and pan over. All right. Things you can say about the game bowling, but not about your partner.
3 fingers. 3 fingers.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I missed again.
Yes, a stroke.
Oh, I always get it in the gutter.
All right. Bad advice from a teacher.
And, well, myopia is flat.
Maybe math just isn't your thing.
Sure, go to Catholic school. They're gonna teach you science.
All right. Too personal for me. Sex with me is like a clown.
Because there's lots of air horn noises.
It's not funny.
I'm constantly telling you to squeeze my nose.
Because there's always a lot more inside than you realize.
Oh, fuck.
Just keep pulling.
Bad names for a beer company.
Water bread.
Pour champagne.
Go ahead.
No, I don't remember.
Oh, right.
Your buddy. No, that wasn't it.
All right. What crash test dummies are really thinking?
I hope this job has good benefits.
Oh, at least I'm not in the NFL.
Ooh, they gave me a phone this time.
I just wish there was somebody else in the car.
Man, at least this time I get to be rear-ended.
I'll get my big mannequin break.
Sex with me is like a hotel.
Covered in bugs.
Oh.
There's lots of people lots of different people coming through every night.
Yeah.
Because they don't clean the tub. The sheets are white for a reason.
I always request a credit card in advance.
I'll always knock on your door at the worst times.
It's not working. Just try taking it out, flipping it over, and just put it back in and see what happens.
See. Wow, what pointed hotel commentary. Take down big hotel. That's
I've been waiting to take the gloves off.
Yeah.
It's big hotel.
I gotta say, most people like hotel pillows. I hate them. They're always like super like
they're scrunchy,
fluffy in the beginning, and then you put your head on them and they go flat.
Yeah, that's your line, Steve. Hotel pillows.
Well, I love hotel towels, but the hotel pillows, they're always like, they look like they're gonna be too big, and then they end up being too smushy. And then you put two pillows on, and they're both smushy, but they're both too big.
Yeah.
Now,
And then you put your head down and you get encapsulated.
Here's the trick. My pillows at home are very flat and shitty pillows. So I'm used to it.
No, I agree though, because for me, I feel that way, bear with me, about eggs. Because I feel like if I'm eating eggs, 2 eggs is not enough eggs. But 3 eggs, too many eggs. So I wish that they had 2.5 eggs, but I don't want to buy 2 different sized eggs. That sounds ridiculous. What if, okay, so you know how some beer distributors, you can get a 6-pack and it's different beers?
Yeah.
What if I could do that with a carton of eggs and I could just pick different eggs?
Why don't you just get half eggs and then just eat 5 half eggs?
well, also
No, absolutely not. Fractions are bad.
What? Quail eggs is what you mean, right?
Yeah.
Like you get 2 chicken eggs and then
No, half eggs.
What is a half egg?
it's a quail egg.
No, half eggs. Not quail eggs. That's just another bird. That's a whole egg. Get half eggs.
Do half eggs come from half chickens?
Probably.
I don't
know. I don't know where half milk comes from. I was gonna say 2% milk. I don't know where 2% milk comes from. Is it 2% of a cow?
Comes from half cows.
Where's half milk?
No.
We got whole milk. Where's the half milk?
Okay. So 1% milk comes from the 1% of cows.
True, it's the wealthiest cow.
2% comes from the 2%
right.
cows.
People in the 2% tax bracket.
No, well, what they
Cows.
don't tell you is 2% milk comes from the bottom 2% of cows.
It's cows below the poverty line.
Well, it's funny because 1% is the top, but 2% is the
bottom.
What's 3?
There's no
right?
Have you ever drank 3% milk?
3 is imported milk because it's the tariff milk.
I see.
Currently, there's a ban on 3% milk because we're in a trade war with Chinese cows. I don't know. This is a dumb game.
This dumb show. Thanks for tuning in.
This bit is bad and we should feel bad.
Well, that means we should just play.
We should just play another game. That's a good way to do it. Let's go ahead and do an Irish drinking song. Go ahead and start this 10 o'clock hour the right way.
Yeah.
All right. So what we need from chat is a profession. That is a job in layman's terms. For anyone not in the know, what we're going to need is go ahead and give us any suggestion that you think would be incredibly boring to have to do every single day of your life. Maybe it's the job you do work. You should probably look into changing careers. Or maybe it's one that, just sounds so frightfully unappealing that the mere thought of it gives you a shiver down your spine. Put that in the chat. And what we're going to do now is sing a fun Irish ditty about that profession. And hopefully it'll be cohesive. And really hopefully it rhymes. And if it doesn't, well, thanks for tuning in. I'd say you get what you pay for, but now some of you are subbed, so the pressure is on.
Some of you actually are paying now.
Sorry. You know what? User-generated content. I love the open interpretation of that suggestion. So this is the Irish ditty of just the manager.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di.
I show up to the office.
I sit down at my desk.
Then I drink some coffee.
And then I get fresk.
I ask my employees,
Hey, you done your job?
And they say no.
And fuck off you, Bob.
Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di.
My full name is Robert.
that's what is my name.
But they never call me that.
And it is a shame.
They don't know me.
Not as a friend.
I wish I just had one connection.
But now it's the end.
Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di.
I only have employees.
They are really neat.
Now it's time to quit.
So I can find people to meet.
When I find a new job,
It will be so good.
It'll be a blast.
I hope it's not in the hood. Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. I will sit in a big chair.
then they will see me.
They will all cheer.
King unto thee.
They will be my subjects.
And I will rule them.
They will build me things.
Cause they're not my friends.
Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di.
Woo! Bob went down a dark path.
Oh, manager of all managers. King of men.
If I can't have friends, then they shall all be my enemy.
Wow. Good times. Good times.
Good job, Bob.
Bob, what
Bob the manager.
Bob the manager. Bob the manager.
He managed it.
Bob the manager. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not after that HR incident.
No. I just imagine Bob the builder getting called into an HR office.
Oh no.
Bob, you can't keep telling people you're gonna fix them. That's not okay.
Also, he's a construction worker.
Yeah.
So
Bob, you can't keep bursting pipes on public property.
It's true. You're a city employee, Bob.
Bob, the construction equipment is sentient. You can't keep saying you're going to go inside them.
Rough. You can't fix this, Bob. You're fired. Turn in your hard hat and your orange vest.
you said the cement truck has a great tank? Bob.
Bob.
Do you think once the day's over, Bob the builder and Handyman get together at like a local bar and just complain about their sentient objects? And then like Steve from Blue's Clues is like, you think that's bad? My own food is alive. Yesterday my soup needed some salt and I almost fucking killed my kitchen appliance.
Hey, there's a new guy and I don't know his name. And I'm really mad because it's got a really cool jingle now. The Blues Clues.
Cool jingle.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, it's called Blues Clues and You Now. And it's I have a nephew, that's why I'm watching kids cartoons. And it's the commercials come on in between Blaze, the show about sentient monster trucks. And
Quality content.
they don't say the guy's name and it weirds me out.
I've definitely seen clips of the new guy, but I don't remember his name.
His
What I
name's
like
not
is
Steve.
They invited Steve and Joe back onto it, but because Steve is very bald now, he just wore a hat the whole time.
You could still totally
You can very much tell.
Yeah.
Why didn't they put a wig on him?
I don't think he
That's
wanted
demoralizing.
Yeah, that is kind of.
He's despite the internet rumors, he doesn't like have cancer or anything
He's
like
also
that.
still alive.
Yeah, he is definitely
not
still
dead.
alive.
Yeah.
Steve is bald by choice. He just wanted to shave his head.
Huh.
Yeah.
Like you would have to imagine like his friends and family would see it, and then they would be like, "Why were you in a wig?"
yeah, that'd be awkward.
Well, he's an actor.
musician. Yeah,
he's an actor. Like sometimes you're just expected to wear a wig.
I don't, but like that's a more personal thing of like I'm coming back to the show.
I mean, you're still playing the character that you were originally, so.
Hey man, if he's still collecting that sweet Blue's Clues money.
Yeah.
Fascinating thing about Blue's Clues is back when Steve was still on it, they would actually air the same episode of Blue's Clues every day in a row for a week. And parents who had to watch the show too would start complaining, be like, this is so crap, like just, you have multiple episodes, just show multiple episodes. And what happened was viewership tanked when they started showing multiple like different episodes because little kids love repetition so much that they were more excited to tune in when it was the exact same episode every week.
Go along with
so
it.
Nickelodeon stopped listening to parents and started doing what it wanted, and viewership went right back up. But
listen to the kids.
It's cool. It's cool psychology of children's television.
Screw Bob ruling the world. Send Bobby to rule the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do.
You know what I
totally
mean?
do.
Yeah. It's a bad joke, guys.
I just imagine, you probably said that, just imagine Bobby Hill from King of the Hill.
Oh my god. Maybe not that Bobby.
If you had to have a fictional character rule the world, who would you pick?
They have to be named some form of Robert, though.
They don't have to be some form of Robert. Kids are dumb, but they do scare me. Kids are so smart, but they are also dumb.
all in the wrong places.
But all in the wrong places.
What pointed commentary?
What point? Yeah, I'm coming after kids now. That's my big. Steve hates hotel pillows, and I like kids. Definitely equal footing. Well, yeah, let's jump into another game. I don't know. What are we gonna play? Good stuff. Why don't we play dubbing again? But this time we'll reverse. Give us
Whoa!
For fairness.
Me.
Mo.
We gotta warm up the voices.
The vocal cords.
No,
Tom can't.
you guys have to cool down the vocal cords because they're not gonna be useful.
Oh, because we're not going to be speaking.
Yeah, you guys better start doing your cooldowns right now.
So for a suggestion, what we're going to need is... Steve, why don't you get a suggestion?
If you had a snake that was pretending to be a lizard, what would his name be?
That's what I'm seeing.
That's it.
If you had a snake pretending to be a lizard, what would his name be?
What would you call it?
What would you call it? We're gonna go ahead and get ready, Steve. Okay. And I'm gonna think about what that could possibly even mean. We'll go green for snake. How about that?
Yeah,
There
might
we
as
go.
well. Go green for snake.
Go green for snake.
That's
my new movement.
Who are you voicing, Max?
I am going to be voicing Steve.
All right, and
Steve.
I will be voicing Dom.
That's him.
Wow, he forgot his own name. Okay.
Let's see.
Yep, I like that last one. Yeah,
Okay.
you think about that last one?
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right, let's go for that last one. All right, your suggestion is Winslow.
Oh, good to be up in the morning.
Just gonna pump my arms. Gonna get so swole.
Oh yeah, this is a great gym, but the memberships are all off.
What do you mean the memberships are off? My membership is doing just fine.
Well, you gotta be like members for like 3 years at a time, and I'm just not about it.
What? Are you planning on not being swole for 3 years, bro? Come on!
Bro, I just have to break in every day with this shot put. And then I go through and see how it smashed through the window?
Good form, yeah.
Thanks, bro. And then I just jump in here and I just start working out.
Come here, let me show you.
Oh, thanks.
If you start putting the shot put into this hand, right? And then you take it around town. All right, now give it the old shot. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Yeah. There we go.
I've seen that before.
Okay, right. I'm just saying, if you're gonna give me, okay, hold on.
What?
So, okay.
What?
So
you
I
want to
think
put it into that ring?
Yeah, how many points would you give me?
What? I wouldn't give you points, bro. What are you talking about? It's just how swole you get.
Well, yeah, but what if I get like swole points or something?
All right, if you can make it into that ring, I'll give you 2 points.
All right, two swole points. Oh yeah, let's see it.
All right, go for it. Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, now
2
check this
swole
out,
points.
bro.
All right,
check
let's
this
see it,
out.
let's see it.
If I step even further back than you, how many points are you gonna give me?
How about 7?
7 whole points. That's it. Look at how much further back I am than you.
You're about a 1 1/2 step further back.
And you gotta like multiply the points, man.
All right, fine. 2 times 1 1/2 is 7. All right, stop it.
All right, cool, fine. I'll take 7 points. Check this shit out.
Oh, you shit, dude. You got it. 7 points.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm the GOAT.
All right, how's this? Whoever gets more points in this next game has to buy the other person their membership subscription for 3 years.
Are you telling me that you're going to be paying for my subscription, bro?
I think I'm telling you that you're gonna be paying for my subscription.
All right, bring it on, dude.
All right,
bring it on,
it, bro. What? 6 points. All right.
Oh yeah, well this is worth 10 points.
Okay,
10 points.
I'm at
14. I'm going around. My sweet swole arm, bro. What did you do?
Right in your swole kidney.
Oh, you got minus points for that, dude. Minus points.
We never established minus points. You're not getting any 7s, bro.
I would say fine, I'll give you your minus points. Yeah. Look who's buying who a membership now.
See.
That's how 2 gym bros invented basketball.
I thought that's where we were going, and then he said 7 points, and I'm like, oh, this is a league unto its own.
You know what's very funny? The guy who invented basketball would go on to be a coach, but would notoriously go on to be one of the worst coaches in the history of the game.
Sure.
His team scored like 0 official points in the first official league.
Yeah. I wonder if that has something to do with like, while he was making it, he had these like ideas of like, oh, it's gonna be all about these things. He had like these ideas that like the way the game is going to be played, and then once people heard the rules, they're like, no, that's like you can just do this. You should always pass back and forth. You should always hold the ball until 24 seconds goes by. Stuff like that.
Yeah, he probably like kept coming up with rules, but they already wrote down the rules. So like, look, dude, we just gotta stick with the ones that we have, man. You can't keep changing.
That's a good philosophy. You know who didn't follow that at all? Football. Who every year is like, hey, we changed the rules.
Yeah.
You gonna publish them? No.
Nah. You'll figure it out.
See, but I like basketball where the rules are so fast and loose that they didn't write whether you can have a dog or not on your team.
That's true. Nothing in the rules says a dog can't play basketball.
Wow. Full circle.
It's only fair on our first
sub stream.
Yeah.
Hey everyone.
That's what you pay for.
If you have a Twitch, if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can link it to your Twitch and give us the good old Twitch Prime sub.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate it. Give us the sub.
It's like a shitty Subway spokesman ad.
Slam the sub. This summer, slam the sub with Twitch Prime.
Give me that sub. You can say please. That's not what the commercial said.
Just walk into any of our stores and say, give me a sub.
We're legally obligated as franchisees to give you a sub.
It's my favorite Jimmy John's commercial.
You know what you don't see anymore? Quiznos. You know why? Because I've never been to a Quiznos where they got my order right.
I actually went to one a few weeks ago.
Really?
They're in Wisconsin.
They all left and went to Wisconsin.
Why don't we pick up this Quiznos and move it over there?
Are Quiznos like salmon? Do they return to their native land? Oh, many Quiznos died swimming upstate.
The Quiznos like created an anthology of all the things they learned in faraway lands.
Yeah. No, it was
Wisconsin Quiznos.
Milwaukee Airport. That's where I was.
You ate at a Quiznos at an airport.
It was the best option.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Got it right?
Yeah. You got it right.
That's good. I'm glad. That was never an experience I got the privilege of. To be fair, it was the exact same Quiznos, and it was in between a Lowe's and a Color Me Mine. So I don't think it was a quality Quiznos to begin with.
See, I thought you were talking about your sandwich choices, and if the first one was Lowe's and the second one was Quiznos, I'd probably go with Quiznos.
No, because Lowe's always has those kids that are grilling hot dogs out front, and that's...
What?
Excuse me?
You guys didn't have that?
I worked at a Lowe's for a year and we never had kids with hot dogs out front.
Yeah, there was... So, you know how the Girl Scouts sell cookies? A lot of times the Boy Scouts or...
Boy Scouts sell popcorn.
No, I mean, the Boy Scouts in my area sometimes would sell hot dogs out front of, like, Home Depot and Lowe's. And we also, like, the Veterans Association would do it, the Lions Club. Like, pretty much it was just like a permit, and, like, I think Home Depot had everything. You just applied to come stand and work the hot dog stand.
Was it in order to sell grills?
I think that was part of it.
Oh my god!
Part of
the connecting thread.
But they would literally just sit outside and they'd be like, $1 for a hot dog. Because, like, Costco sells hot dogs, and that's all the rage. Although the Costco hot dogs are next level. But... yeah, people would just sell hot dogs outside front.
Yeah, well, Alex, you did say Boy Scouts sell popcorn, and that is wrong because no troop actually like made money off of popcorn. So all troops, at least in my area, would do something else, and usually that was like tickets to a spaghetti dinner where the Scouts would cook spaghetti. And you'd pay like, what, $10 for a ticket, and it was all you can eat spaghetti. And we never sold popcorn.
I once worked a murder mystery spaghetti dinner.
Ooh.
I would love to work a murder mystery. Let's do a murder mystery spaghetti dinner live stream.
Everyone will eat spaghetti.
Yes, you have to promise us that you're eating spaghetti. You have to live tweet a picture of yourself eating spaghetti while we're doing it.
Yeah, tweet at us at our Twitter, show and tell _ comedy improv. Don't just do show and tell, because that's a guy in New York who does a podcast.
It's show and tell _ CI, right?
Yeah, CI. Yep. That's all of our fun social. It's also available in links down below in the panel. And those are hyperlinked because a very nice other streamer whose name I do forget taught me how to make a hyperlink. So thanks, other streamer.
Sorry, Dom's not good enough to remember your name.
I will shout you out next time. But yeah, let's do a spaghetti dinner. We'll do a whole whodunit thing. It'll be super fun.
Yeah, and you can like vote along for who you think killed the person that died.
Yeah.
That's how. Yep, that's how murder mysteries work.
Yes.
Someone killed our cameraman. Who was it? Spoiler, probably Dan.
Our camera person now has a name, Mr. Body.
Mr. Body.
Mr. Body.
He's not called that because it's his last name. He's called that because he's a calendar model.
Ooh. Nice.
What month are you?
He earned that.
I'm
name.
the whole calendar.
Why do you think we're always looking at the camera, huh?
What month are you? 2019.
Do you guys have any fun New Year's plans? I know that's 3 months away.
We have 3.
There are no important holidays between now and New Year's Eve.
Fuck you.
Except Festivus.
The best holiday is between now and New Year's.
Let's just.
And it's
Let's
not
just drop this.
It's not Christmas. It's not Christmas. I'll just say that right now. It's not. It's before
Someone
that.
activated Alex.
It's before that. It's also before. It's before Thanksgiving.
Turn them off.
Some
Turn them
people
off.
don't celebrate that. But you know what? Everyone celebrates. You know what's the worst?
Where's
you
the
know what's
plug?
the worst is when people don't acknowledge that the
There's
best
all
holiday of all time. It's Halloween! Goddammit! It's Halloween! Halloween's the best holiday! We're gonna play a game! Halloween, this is. Yeah, let's play a game.
You're just start chanting, "This is Halloween." I hate it. Let's play a game in spirit of Halloween. We're gonna summon some spirits. Ooh! Play a game we haven't played in a long time. Madame Zostra. So the way this game works is we are going to need someone to leave the room. Alex,
I gotta go
Yeah.
cool. I gotta go cool down a little bit.
Yeah, you can think about how great Halloween
I
is.
gotta think about all the great things that Halloween has.
Eat a Three Musketeers, calm yourself down.
And how much better Wawa is than Sheets.
Yep.
Steven! I swear to God!
For the record, I also think Sheets is
I just had to say that before he left to
You
freak
have
him out.
to. Sometimes people from Ohio get a little testy.
He's gone. He can't hear you.
Oh, Alex is from Ohio.
Did he hear that?
I think he fell down the stairs. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to assume everything's fine upstairs.
Okay.
Alex may have hurt himself. We'll see. Check in later.
Okay.
So the way this game works is very similar to interrogation. If you've seen us play that, is we're going to get 3 things, and then I, as the madam, or Alex as the Madame Zostra, will have to read me my fortune, and meanwhile, Steve and Max will pantomime out as the spirits that Alex summons. So we need 3 things from the chat. The first is something really good. What's something nice that would happen to you in your life that you'd like to have happen? It can be finding money. It could be maybe you get a promotion. You know, just something that would really make your day better.
Finding true love.
Finding true love, that's a good one. It can be pretty much anything as long as there's a positive spin on it. And while you're thinking about that, we also need a famous person. So who is someone famous? It doesn't have to be a real person. It could be an imaginary character or something. But who is someone famous that I'm going to meet? And then lastly, how am I going to die? Every good fortune teller, they tell you something good, who you're gonna meet, and then how you're gonna die. So, let's see. Oh, yes. These are great suggestions. Great suggestions. Yeah, I like Pingus. Good suggestion, good suggestion. I'm gonna meet Oprah Winfrey. Meet Oprah Winfrey. Yep, and I'm gonna die from too much black licorice. Good suggestion, hopeful. You can do it. I believe in you. Well, that'll be the reach one. If we don't get there, it'll be something funny.
Okay.
And then what's something good? Oh yeah, hit the jackpot at Chuck E. Cheese, of course. I got the big tickets.
Okay.
How are we feeling about that?
Okay. Something good.
So you hit the jackpot
Yeah.
At
at Chuck E. Cheese.
Sure. Yeah.
You meet Oprah Winfrey,
Correct.
and you die by eating too much black
licorice.
Perfect. Let's,
Okay.
it's gonna be a challenging one, but you know, we got 30 minutes to mess this up, so let's do it. We're gonna have our cameraman go get Alex.
Ooh.
Wait, we gotta.
Yeah, so you guys hide down here. You be ghosties. Ghosties with the mosties.
I see.
No, don't hide under the curtain. That took way too long for us to pin up and get it right the first time. Ding! Ding, ding, ding! Madam! Ding, 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 ding!
Yes, come in. Welcome.
Ding, ding, ding!
How can I help you?
I was hoping to have my fortune read, and everyone on the boardwalk said you're the best psychic here.
Yes, well, I do have a special connection that not many other people have.
Please, you have to read my palm.
Okay. All right, you can put that away. I won't be needing that.
Okay.
I communicate with the spirits, not your nasty palms. Okay, spirits, let's do this thing. Tell me about this person. What's your name?
I am Geoffrey.
Geoffrey. Spirits, tell me about Geoffrey. What is in store for Geoffrey? Yes, I think I'm picking something up. It's a weak signal.
Is it good? Is it a good thing or a bad thing?
It's so hard to tell right now, Geoffrey. Oh, I think you look pleased.
All right.
You look happy.
Okay.
You found something, Geoffrey. You found something. Oh, you're trying your best to. Oh, Geoffrey. Have you been to any arcades recently?
I have been. Oh, I will
practicing?
be. Yeah, I've been practicing a lot. My fingers. Yeah.
I think you're going to need to focus on the claw machine.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, it seems like you are going to win a great prize at the claw machine.
That's so fantastic!
Yes, it will be, you're going to win many tickets, and then you're going to choose something that blows up.
Should I go to any arcade, or is like a specific one more lucky than others?
I'm seeing a gopher. No, wait. It's a no. It's a rat. You should go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh my goodness!
Yes,
Okay.
go to Chuck E. Cheese. There you will find a claw machine. In the claw machine is an item. You must win that item. It will be lots of tickets. The tickets are in the claw machine.
Who should I go with?
Oh well, there's someone very important that is going to be showing you how to do this claw machine the whole time. He's going to be the person that is with you at the claw machine. I'm hearing they're a very vocal person. They do a lot of singing and dancing. Yeah, no. Well, they did it in their free time. They don't do it. They do it in private. I can see all. You know.
So omnipotent.
Yes, right. You will be sitting on the toilet, and they will come to you. And they will take the toilet out from under you. No, never mind. It's not a toilet. Okay, yes. Wow. This thing sounds like opera. Yes. I see now. Good job, spirits. Good job, spirits. You will be visited by the Oprah.
Oprah! That's so exciting.
Yes. Check under your seats for good fortune!
Oh,
yes, yes, very good. All right, spirits. Now tell me how this wonderful escapade...
What's wrong?
You can't be serious. Oh, really?
No, what's wrong?
Oh, but he was having such a good time.
I was having a great time with Oprah.
Yeah, it was a magical time with Oprah. Well, okay, spirits, let's hear it. Geoffrey, I have some bad news.
Oh, what is it?
This day that you have Oprah doing the claw machine with you, it will be your last day.
No, say it so, madam.
It's true. You will perish, because you will be put behind the wall like the telltale heart. No, that's not it. It's the cask of Amontillado. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not a very well-read woman.
Oh no.
You're going to be eaten by cannibals. No, I'm sorry. The spirits are all over the place tonight. All right. Yes, it sounds like tickling. I'm picking tickling. I think. Is he going to be pickled? Is he going to be put in a vat of vinegar and preserved? No? Okay, he's not good. You're not going to be pickled, Geoff. That's good. That's a bad way to go.
That doesn't sound like a very sweet time to me at all.
No, it's not sweet. No. But you may be. You may get a sweet time.
Okay.
Because you're going to be pulled and stretched all which way. And you won't be laughing because you're going to be taffied. You're going to be pulled into taffy. Maybe. Okay, the spirits are getting a little foggy on this one. Okay, yes, we've established that it's like he's going to be tickled to death, but he's not going to. He's not being tickled.
This sounds like something that anybody would hate.
It sounds like you are going to be. Crickled, bickled, nickled. You're going to be covered in nickels. No! You're going to be lickled. They're going to lick you to death.
Wow.
Oh, Oprah is insatiable.
Oh no!
Yes. Oh, watch out. Oprah will lick spirits. Is he going to be licked? That's not a good way to go at all,
No.
The spirits say that on your birthday, when you're blowing out your candles, they're going to lick all of your skin off. Nope, never mind.
Is this some kind of trick or some kind of treat? You need to tell me the truth.
It seems a lot like a trick to me. Spirits, get your act together. Spirits, you're going to be bit. They're going to bite you. They're going to chew on you. And eat you many times.
Okay.
Just torn apart and eaten over and over again. Oh, no, you're going to be the one eating.
Oh no, what am I eating?
Oh, you're going to be eating nickels, licking a lollipop. You're going to be eating...
I know what's happening behind me.
What is he licking? Why would Joff die for licking? Okay, it's not licking then. It's not licking. Spirit, you really gotta get that ear checked out. I know what you're trying to do. Okay. He's going to be extinguished.
Yep.
Joff's life will end.
From the eating.
You're taking this very well, Joff.
I'm just very invested in what it is.
There's no greed. It will be dark. It will be a dark and stormy night.
Okay, at the Chuck E. Cheese?
Yes, it will be black as night. Yes.
What is it? Tell me!
I see!
Madam Zostra, how do you perish?
You are going to die from eating black licorice!
Oh, shit, it's insane!
It's the worst kind of licorice!
Oh no!
Beware.
How do I park my car at a Chuck E. Cheese? What do I do?
Geoff, you must embrace your fate. Go to Oprah, have a good time, and just eat that shitty black candy and accept your doom.
I'll do it for you, madam. Thank you.
Come on, spirits. Come on, get it together, spirits.
The best with what we
It was Lick Wish.
I thought you were trying to do lick Irish behind me. That's what I thought was happening.
So I did lick, and then I blew out the panels on a birthday cake to do wish, and then I did sounds like ticklish.
I knew the first part of that was lick. I didn't know your
Yeah, I didn't know how to do wish.
I was like, parish? Yeah.
Pat Parrish. Gotta have it.
Lick parish.
Once you guys got black, I was like, oh, black licorice. Yeah.
Because we were trying to get black earlier, and then I was like, all right, I think something might connect in your head.
I do loves me some Madame Zostra.
Have you guys ever been to a psychic? I have not. But I'm curious if any of you have.
I think my mom and my sister went.
I have not.
I have a friend who I've made pretty recently who went to a $5 psychic on the beach and was so excited because $5 psychic, you get a piece of good news.
Yeah.
You're gonna love someone and it'll be phenomenal. Apparently this woman straight up dead looked him in the eye and was like, you're gonna die, and listed a car make and model. And he was like, I'm sorry, what? And he's like, and it's gonna be from bad air pressure in the tires. So now he is obsessed with filling his tires air pressure.
Jesus.
But the funny thing is he went to get a new car and bought that make and model.
What is he doing?
Embrace your fate.
Yeah.
What do we say to the god of death? Not
today. More weight.
More weight. Exactly. If that ain't the spirit of Giles Corey, I still don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but I'm pretty sure I've only ever read it in a textbook. Then I don't know what is.
More weight.
More weight.
What?
More tire
Why is
pressure.
that familiar?
What?
Giles Corey.
More weight? We talked about that for like 40 minutes earlier.
Waiting?
Someone said that, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was Giles Corey.
Wait, did you say someone's waiting?
Waiting.
No.
Well, I mean, we had like the bodybuilders earlier.
We said
They lift weights.
Yeah. You said more.
Sorry, I thought we were forgetting about something.
No. There's something on the tip of my tongue.
Is it a t-shirt idea?
No.
Maybe.
It could
I don't know.
No.
Giles Vork?
Whatever.
Is that his name?
Giles Corey.
Okay.
Ban. Right, ban. If you say anything to me in chat, we're gonna
ban you. Watch out.
That's what you meant to say.
Yep.
That's what it is. Yeah, so I mean, we're kind of winding down here on our first ever Twitch Friends with Benefits stream.
Yeah.
I'm really glad everyone could be with us. If you're new and want to give us a follow, that'd be a great time.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're taking subs now, which is pretty exciting, and we're gonna have a ton of great sub content for people in the future. We're just working that out now, but it's coming, so look out for it.
The channels, they are a changing, so be ready because we're gonna add all kinds of fun stuff in the future.
Woo! I will say, I know it's a very divisive movie, but Zack Snyder's Watchmen, I personally love, and I will attest that I think that the Bob Dylan, The Times Are a Changing, and that opening sequence where they go throughout history, but it's just, hey, what if superheroes were in history, is some of the best intro to any movie of all time, especially because there's a scene where he stops Joe Chill, the mugger who kills Batman, in the alleyway in the opening scene. There's a picture of him punching a robber, and it's clearly like the Wayans, which is just super cool. Also, Joker didn't kill Batman's parents, it's Joe Chill. And anyone who says otherwise is a liar.
Jack Nicholson, we're looking at you.
Yeah, it's interesting. I was reading a movie review about the new Joker, and I won't spoil anything, but a lot of people were complaining that they're like, I think it's interesting that like they just deviated so hard from canon, and I was like, these 90-year-old people have never seen anything other than the Jack Nicholson movie.
Yeah, even in the comics, there's like 3 Jokers.
They're like, I wanted a rap song when I came to this movie.
That's what elderly, crusty white critics are looking for in their comic book movies, is a rap song.
Yeah, and they want the villain to do a rap song.
What is that laugh? He's supposed to sound like
I don't know what that was supposed to be.
That was Jared Leto's laugh.
Oh, right.
I did not see that movie.
No one did.
Oh, we forget about it. It's like Avatar, The Last Airbender. It never happened.
We don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Except it is happening now.
It is happening.
What are you guys talking about? Why would you disrespect a show like that?
I know.
It's a really good show.
Well, Netflix is rebooting it, but live action.
I don't know how I feel about a live action remake.
I don't know. I've heard M. Night Shyamalan's really good with those.
Oh, no. Oh, no. You know, M. Night Shyamalan lives in Philly. He could be watching our stream. Right?
Let's go kick his ass for what he did to Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Well, guess we're never going to have him as a guest on the stream. Thanks, Alex.
Strike him off the list. It's a good thing that he's in Philly because that makes it easier to watch this stream.
You know what we should do? We should make a sub-shirt of just all the sponsors we're never going to have now. Things we've said in the past.
Oh, who would that be? M. Night Shyamalan.
Subway, they're off.
Subway. Campbell's is still very much on though. Campbell's hit us up. Hit us up, Campbell's. And then by proxy, Andy Warhol.
Andy Warhol, sure.
Do you think we'd get an Oreo sponsor?
Maybe. We did eat an entire pack.
This was way back in the beginning, our foundling days. I think that was before Max even joined us.
Yeah.
One of our 2 followers asked us to eat an entire box of Oreos in under 2 minutes. And Dan fucking sat there and took one at a time, and he ate 6. I had, what was it, 13, 16?
You had 13, Alex had 12, I had 16, and Dan had 6. At one point, Dan started putting Oreos back in the carton, and we were like, you can leave. I do like Hopeful Monsters, Warholio. It's me, Warholio. Stand still so I can paint you 4 times.
That's how he did it.
Yeah, Marilyn Monroe stood still for 8 hours so we could really meticulously paint each individual copy. Good times. All right, well, let's go ahead and jump to another game before we clock out. Jump to a game. We are going to do...
What's left, Dom?
Wow, we got a lot of games, but oh boy. We're going to play a game called Change. So this is a pretty simple game. It's just 2 people doing a nice, pleasant scene. But if at any point in time the other 2 people not in the scene don't like or want to spice up or punch up a suggestion, we'll yell, change! And we'll go ahead and then the performers will have to change whatever the last thing they said or did was. Sometimes we'll make it more spicy and be like, change that action or change that sound effect. But you'll get a feel for it. So while we're picking 2 people to go play the game, we're going to need a suggestion in chat. So
who's in this one?
You and me? Okay. I don't think we've...
If you could resurrect the ghost of Andy Warhol and get him to paint you a picture of anything, what do you want Andy Warhol's ghost's picture to be of? Keep in mind, you do have to replicate it 4 times because it is Andy Warhol. Yeah, so what would you want hanging above your hearth when you come home in the log cabin that you apparently live in Lincoln, Nebraska?
Well, you need to get it cleared with your hearth's hobgoblin because they're the tenders of the hearth. So whatever you ask Andy to paint, it's also going to have to get cleared by your hobgoblin.
Hopeful Monster, chicken noodle soup can, bold suggestion. I just don't think that would work for art.
Like Andy Warhol can. It wouldn't fit his style.
Yeah, your hobgoblin would definitely spill over your bucket of milk for that suggestion.
If I feel like the inside of Steve's mind is like the MC Escher painting, which really it's okay. This is the inside of Steve's mind. Keep suggesting things. Let me paint you a picture here.
Okay, Andy.
It's a picture of the MC Escher painting with all the staircases, right? But there's also a projector, and all the little people are having a movie night, and they're just watching David Bowie's Labyrinth inside the movie. And they're like, they have folding chairs set up, but they're like sideways, and some of them are upside down. And there's one guy like trying to figure out how to get to the bathroom, and he keeps scooting around chairs and ending upside down. And the movie is just shown in the same one head on.
Some people are just watching it upside down.
Some people are just watching it upside down, and people clap even though nothing happens. They just like all collectively do a little golf clap together. And they're fully featureless. They're like the Wee Me's, but they're like all white, like the old Cartoon Network promo people that had like all white.
God, those things.
Yeah, terrifying. That's the inside of Steve's head. Anyways, MC Escher painting for what game are we playing? Change. Not change.
Anyways,
I had to change my mind. Cameraman refuses to pan because he knows I'm just gonna keep ranting. But I've hit the button now, so we're playing the game. That's how it works. I'm even changing the light. That's how I prove it.
Ooh, it just changed.
Change the light. So so sorry. I'm falling apart. Your suggestion for a painting is
Yeah.
It's 4 chili dogs.
Okay. Our audience is hungry tonight. Okay.
Change the sound.
Change the sound again. Alex, change how you're painting the hot dogs.
All right, you gotta stop. At some point, we're gonna need to have to sell some of these.
Change.
But I don't want to sell them.
Well, we gotta make some money.
Change that accent.
Yeah, please.
Well, we gotta be making money.
But I just want to eat the hot dogs.
You've had enough hot dogs. It's time to sell some to the other people that want some.
Change.
You've had enough hot dogs. It's time to make some art out of some of them.
We're gonna make art?
Yeah, we're gonna make an art piece out of the hot dogs we got left, and then we're gonna sell the art for a lot of money.
Well, what should we do?
There's one. Don't even think about it.
I'm chopping them up.
Okay.
Change.
I'm just grinding them down.
Change.
They're just, look, I'm just.
Alright, you do that. I'm gonna use some hot dogs for.
Do you have corn over there?
Change.
Do you have like salsa or something over there?
No, the hot dogs. I got relish.
You got relish?
I got relish.
I guess we could paint the relish red and that'd be art.
I mean, I got ketchup that's red if you want red.
Something else that's red.
I mean, I got hot sauce. That's like a reddish orange. I mean, I got cherry juice. I was saving it for the ice cream later, but we can just use that now.
Well, I think that would be good in the mash right here, the hot dog mash.
Yeah, sure.
I'm calling it a hot dog mash.
Change that sound.
All right, that's pretty good. Now, if I take these 2 hot dogs and I go like this, looks like what to me?
It does.
It looks. I think that it looks.
Change.
I buy it.
Yeah, it looks like an igloo.
Change.
Yeah, it's like a refrigerator.
Change.
It looks cold. I think we need a jacket for it.
What if we heat it up?
But
I brought my grill.
It only looks a little chilly.
Well, we're gonna pretend that pun didn't happen and just throw this bad boy right on here.
Change.
Well, why don't we just make it not as chilly by putting it right here?
Oh God. Put it in a bun?
Not yet. Not yet.
Oh, it's hot.
Yeah, it's pretty hot. Are you eating it again?
Change your accent.
Are you eating the hot dogs again?
Change it again.
Definitely change it.
Are you eating the hot dogs again?
Yes.
I told you not to. I didn't want you to eat the hot dogs. We gotta sell them. Now we gotta start the art project all over again. And you know what they say? Art doesn't strike in the same place twice.
Oh boy.
Oh. That's the kind of scene you can only get when you have 7 minutes left in the show. And speaking of only having 7 minutes left in the show, I'm thinking we should really go out on a high note for our first Friends with Benefits stream.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
And that too was a shitty pun, because we're gonna play everyone's favorite game that nobody likes. Three-headed opera singer.
Oh no! Oh boy!
Alright, you three get up there. I'll moderate.
That's fine. That's fine. Steve, get us a nice juicy suggestion. Whoop, that was
Alright.
definitely the wrong button. I don't know what this game one's mapped to, so we're gonna.
Do we have it mapped to something?
Nope, probably not. I think we have mapped it because I
Check
checked.
the list, I guess. Maybe under.
For
No.
our suggestion, I'm gonna ask chat for what do you think is a historical event that not many people know about? If you know about that, put it in chat. Make it up. I don't know history. I'll just believe whatever you write there and then look it up later and cry to myself as I realize it's not real. Anyway, Three-Headed Opera Singer is a very simple game where we have three people being one person and they have to sing a song about your suggestion one word at a time. So each head will say one word at a time and it'll go through the song. So now that we've got that under wraps, let's check your suggestions. All right, so we've got a lot of good stuff here. Cool. I think what we're gonna do is the Devil's Tower base jump. Thank you, Hopeful Monster. I like your suggestion. So, our three-headed opera singer, you're doing the opera called The Devil's Tower.
When we are jumping off the Devil's
Tower.
the only
Place
to jump
Off is
at the
bottom.
That is
The
only way to
Be
uh
star.
there
are
So
many
ways
to
jump,
the
best
but
if
you
perish.
you will
Be
only
dead.
this
is
My
stunt,
and
I will
be
the
best
of
all
the
jumps.
so
when
You
see
me
there
say
that
I
was
the best.
thank you, and that is our stream. Hit that three button.
Playing it. The three button.
Yeah, yeah, we don't know what the rhythm is, so probably
We can't hear the music, so we're probably clapping way off the beat right now.
exactly. Just watch it.
Well, thank you everybody for tuning in for our first ever Friends with Benefit Twitch stream. Obviously, huge thank you to everyone who got us here so far. Particularly everyone who comes back week after week. It really means the world to us. Follow us on social media. We're making a real concerted effort to be a lot more active there. Lots of behind the scenes. You can see more photos of the amazing photo shoot we did.
Yes.
If you haven't subbed yet, now's a great time. Friendly reminder, anyone with Amazon Prime can give us 1 sub each month for free. And that goes a long way in terms of all the money we get, we're going to invest back in the stream. So for the time being, we're not going to take anything personally. Maybe a pizza, we'll see. But it only goes into making things better. We've already talked a lot about upgrades, so hopefully that'll just make the viewing experience even more fun for you. Homework, try and bring someone back for next week if you had a good time. Bring a fun friend.
Yeah.
This is the first and only stream that'll give
speaking
you
of
homework.
Speaking of bringing someone back, I feel like
I think I remember what was it?
No, we'll figure it out.
We're gonna bring back the Geller thing, right?
Oh, the Geller.
Yes.
The Yuri Geller.
Ross Geller.
Because that's the thing that we end every stream on.
Yes.
We pretend to bend spoons with our mind.
Correct.
Right, yeah.
Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Professor X!
Watch carefully.
Hey, is that Dan? What?
What? Where? What?
Dan? Dan?
Dan, come on, Dan.